Had a nice little setup
I see
before
that
too.
gray in your
Sure.
beard. You must be stressed out about that PS5.
I see those zits on the side of your face. You must be
Man, those this?
stressed out
That's
too.
sweat.
What? What's
That's
that?
sweat.
What?
That's
1, 2,
glistening.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's Corona. Corona sweat.
There we go.
What up, Lonnie?
So what's
What's
good,
up, soul
everyone?
food? I like
What
how
up,
you
everybody?
spell soul like the sole of your foot. I feel you, man. Trying to sell shoes. All right. Talk your PS5 shit, son, so I can jump in.
All right, so it had 26 games in total. I like the quick elevator pitch style that the devs and publishers did. That was pretty nice and clean. It wasn't too long or anything like that. Gotta appreciate things like that in these, because they could go on forever talking and all this mumbo jumbo that we don't give a fuck about when we just want to see the games. Appreciated that. The motion graphics, you gotta appreciate that too. That shit was smooth. When it showed the sacred symbols changing up. You didn't enjoy that?
Give a shit about
You
that.
don't appreciate things like that.
I was waiting for the price the whole hour.
They're not gonna show that right now. They gotta make you want it first. They gotta make you horny first. You know what I mean? Look at it. It's showing out the top.
They know what they're doing. They're like, yo, Miles Morales. Black people love Miles Morales. They're gonna probably have a Jordan DLC. You get some Jordans. You pay $1 for some Jordans when you swing.
So 26 games in total. Half of those were exclusives, I believe. That's crazy.
So the half-breed goddess. How are you?
Hey, what's up? So yeah, Spider-Man 2, Gran Turismo 7, Ratchet and Clank, Project Athia, Stray, Returnal, Sackboy Big Adventures.
Like, yo, man, that Lost Cat look dope.
I'm naming them off right now. Destruction All-Stars, Kenya Bridge of Spirits, Goodbye Dino High, Oddworld, Ghostwire Tokyo, Jet the Fair, Godfall, Solar Ash, Hitman 3, Astro, Playroom 5, looks like a PS5 controller, that green. Little Devil Inside, NBA 2K21, Bug Snack, Demon Souls remake. Come on, they did a thing all across the board of different games. So if you're not interested in this pocket of things, somebody else might be interested in that.
Exactly. That's
what you gotta appreciate.
They showed gameplay.
Deathloop, Resident Evil 8, The Village, Prakanda, fucking Horizon Dawn 2. Like, they dropped a lot. So, you know, like, they killed this, in my opinion. This was like a flawless presentation, in my opinion. I know the games weren't.
I gave it the A. I gave it an A- because
like
Xbox, they showed you actual gameplay. Xbox just showed you a bunch of cutscenes, and then they showed you a bunch of cross-platform games. PlayStation made sure to focus on some exclusives. They hit you with some indies, and then right when there was a moment where I was like, all right, show me something dope. They hit me with The Village, and then they hit me with a 1-2 punch with the Horizon Zero Dawn 2. But they started the presentation strong with Miles Morales.
Hella strong. And the way they started off, it just showed his arm, and you're like, who the hell is that? What is that? I didn't know until I saw his chin. I saw the black Spider-Man chin with the red, you know what I mean? It's like, ooh, they're going there? It might be DLC. Hopefully it's a 10-hour, 8-hour experience.
Don't do us like that, man.
Hopefully it'll be a 10 to 8-hour experience, you know what I mean? So hopefully it's a full-fledged game, you know? So we'll see.
Better not be no damn DLC.
And how did you feel about them? How did you feel about them showing the whole console? Like actually showing the console, showing the accessories that it comes with?
It was fine. It honestly looks like my router.
Yeah, you see the thing I put on our IG with the two pieces of paper with the router.
You put a piece of paper right here. You know, I got PS5 right there. Yeah, it looks like my modem.
So which games are you like we'll say day one? Like which ones are you copping for sure?
Miles Morales is a day one. Ratchet and Clank, I'll probably get that for my son.
That looks
Returnal, great. Where it's like live, die, repeat, where the astronaut, where she
that looked good.
The world's changing.
That's the same developers as Resogun, I believe. So it should be promising what they come with.
Yeah, so I put that on my list of pickups. Can Bridge of Spirits looked interesting to me.
That looked good to me too. It gave me a Zelda vibe.
Oddworld Soulstorm, that's a plus game for me. That's a PS Plus.
I've never been in the Oddworld. It just looks ugly and I don't know. I've never been in the Oddworld, but it looked cool. The game that actually surprised me the most was that Ratchet and Clank. Like the amount of it showed the ray tracing being shown popping off the glass, the sun hitting everything nice and proper, made everything look way sharper. But I do agree with you. A lot of these games did look like it could play on a PS4, which they probably will because so many people have the PS4. They're going to transition out of that slowly. And this is not the first year we're going to get these really big, intense PS5 games. You know, so I'm sure the Ratchet and Clank might be on PS4, but a downgraded version. The Tokyo Wire might be. That looked beautiful too. I'm sure a good amount of these will be on PS4 still.
I like
Deathloop.
Little Devil Inside. It sounded like
I like that too.
Like something sexual though.
Respecting hip hop. What's good? Yeah, no, I like that one too.
Yeah, because it had like a Paper Mario kind of origami. Paper art style. I was like, I like that. Demon Souls, they didn't show no gameplay. They just showed the cutscenes.
In that cutscene, what that was is showing that those enemies and bosses that you were going against were from other Demon Soul games. I believe all bosses from the first game, and they were way prettier than what they used to be. They were like, the graphics were like on 10 for that, and it's probably going to look even better by the time this game actually comes out. That little clip that we saw was probably done like 2-3 months ago, and what we're going to get is something really nice. And I have a feeling that's going to be a multiplayer game, a full multiplayer game experience. So me and you will be able to run around as our demon characters, taking out these different bosses. Kind of how Bloodborne had a little bit of that. Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's called like Bug Snack.
That was the weirdest game.
That was the dumbest thing. You're just eating bugs. It's like somebody saw Animal Crossing. They're like, we're going to try that, but we're going to do acid before we start programming it.
Yeah.
It made no damn sense. I was like, you eat a bug and then parts of your limbs change to whatever.
I'm trying to remember who the developer of that is. Bug Snack. Let me search that real quick. That was a weird one. The
developer that did Octodad.
That's it, yeah. And that's why it has that kind of oddball look. It looked like something that would be in Rick and Morty, to be honest. You know those Rick and Morty episodes where they do like a little preview episodes, like a TV special? Yeah. Like it looked like it should be in that.
So, what are you thinking the price is going to be?
I'll just talk in U.S. No, I'll say it in U.S. I'll probably say $450 for the. Yeah, I'm looking at $450. That's what I'm hoping for.
Okay.
And then for the one that doesn't have the disc, probably $400. $400 and $500 probably.
That, yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go for the discless. I might have to do that. Because I don't even use the disc. Yeah, I might go balls off, you know? Because I don't even use the disc in my fucking PS4 right now. I just download all my games anyways.
Nah, man, that's too new school for me. I'm old. I like holding the box, like sliding that disc in. I ask permission first. And I slide that disc in, and I'm in there. So
I don't know, man.
I'm getting because it's a 4K Blu-ray player.
That's a good point. Just depends on that price jump. It depends on that price jump. If one's like $350 and one's $599, I'm good. I'll just download my movies.
I'm gonna get the 2 terabyte.
Oh, it has different sizes too, probably, right?
You can get, I think it's like 1 terabyte and 2 terabyte. I'm going with the 2.
Yeah, I'm just getting the big one right off the top. I'll just get the big, the big best one.
Eating up so much right now. I have 2 terabytes right now, and they get eaten up.
Yeah, I got about a terabyte, the 500 in there, and I got 1.5 right now.
Okay.
Altogether, yeah. But yeah, I'll probably just get the big best one, like just right off the top, because I don't want no half-ass system if I'm going to be spending over a couple $100.
I'm gonna get the Miles Morales black and red. I just saw they were.
You can have that. That if it's hard to get, I'm not going to get it. But if it's something everybody can go in and grab, sure. But I'm not doing no waiting line, no bots, no bullshit.
KC, so I'm gonna look at Black Widow said she got blood on her ledger. I'm about to get some blood on my ledger to get that PS5.
Deshaun, what's popping? You gonna get the blood? I haven't seen the Morales system yet. Is it good? Does it look nice?
Yeah, it got webs on it.
It's not one of these ugly ass friggin' systems that they come out with. You know, the special editions that PS comes with is trash. So better than all the.
It's not that ugly. It's black and red. It's the same sleek design, but it's like all black with a slight red and there's a Spider-Man symbol on the side. It's not over the top and corny.
I'll get it and resell it for the culture.
I'm gonna get it, man. Some Jordans.
If I could grab it, I'll get it. But if it's gone, it's gone. Fuck it.
Yeah.
What do you think of the black and white one?
I don't like the black and white one. It looks corny.
No.
It looks like I like the all black.
All black is clean. Always. As always. But, yeah, I'll probably get the all black. But the black and white don't look bad either. That's going to sit and collect dust anyways. That's going to sit on the desk and collect dust. So, whatever. I'm excited. I like the route that they're taking with this right now. They showed a whole lot of games across the board that I'm pretty happy with. I saw a lot that I'm pretty happy with, and a lot of regulars we know are coming, like the Call of Duties, the Ubisoft games, all those types of stuff like that anyway. So,
yeah.
All in all, it's a pretty damn good presentation they did, in my opinion. I didn't really see any flaws.
No. Oh, man. They just said 760.
Jeez. See, that's computer.
Tricky.
That's computer prices right there. See, if they get too high, that's the point where you could get a computer and you could just have Premiere Pro. You could have all different types of programs. You can do your taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, what up, man? What up? How you feeling? What do you think, Bo Podcast? How you feel? What do you think of the PS4, PS5? Because, like, if it's that expensive, that's too much.
To pay for this.
I might have to get a stripper pole and put in the basement. Shit.
Start showing, like, be a hand model or something. Show these hands or something.
Exactly. Yeah, man, shit. That's up there in price. But
it is.
That's a computer price right there. If it's that much, you could get a very good computer for around that price. $760? That's too much. Let me search this. Let me see. Let me find that. I got my laptop right here.
They don't have no price yet, man.
These people just PlayStation.
I could show
they ain't got no price.
codes while people are here.
My
collection ain't that dope though. I got a couple. This is like my pride and joy. My Cosmic Ghost Rider.
Damn. Yeah, you're right. People do pay $1,400 for phones.
Oh,
Bitcoins? You getting that Bitcoin? Yeah, that Bitcoin money might help out with it. Amazon price leaks. Oh shit. Okay. Let me see. Ooh. That's a high price. Xbox might come and swoop through for and get some nice hits in if it's this expensive.
What's the price looking like on Amazon?
Trying to see that right now. Let me Google this. Sony couldn't cost up $599. Saying $599.
Okay, $599
on the UK spotted on Amazon UK. 2 terabyte. 2 terabytes small, I think, for
2 terabyte, yeah.
System these days, especially when the games are like 200 megabytes, 200 gigs.
4
2 terabytes soft, man. Yeah. But it's an SSD, I guess, so they're thinking that's a lot. That's gonna get filled up quick. One Grand Theft Auto 5 update and it's done. And Call of Duty. Red Dead Redemption 2 is taking that whole thing.
Yep.
Or 3 or whatever they want to call it. Yeah, they're saying the price leaked. So, shit. $5.99 US. What is that in Canadian? Let me search that.
So $5.99 for what, though? Is that for the 1 terabyte, I'm guessing?
Probably for the... let me see. Yeah, could cost up to $5.99 for the 2 terabyte SSD model.
Oh, I'm buying that one then.
Yeah, $5.99 US.
So that means the no 4K display might be $2.99 or $3.99.
Yeah, $8.17 Canadian. Bomba class. That's a fucking mortgage payment. You trying to play games here?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's fucking not even rent, but shit, it's a lot.
How much Canadian is that?
I converted the $5.99. It's $817.50.
Oh, small.
That's
change,
a lot.
Casey.
Fuck that.
Small change.
That's up there. That's the stripper prices right there.
It is, man.
I need to make a man's only. Jeez.
All right, is that it? You got anything else?
No, that's it. Yeah, all in all, the games that I saw that got my surprise that I had no idea about, I'll say that, was Sackboy Big Adventure. It looked like a 3D Mario game. It just popped in my head, and I was like, hey, that looks okay. Destruction All-Stars. I'll probably pass on it, but I was like, oh, shit, what the hell is this? Kind of looks like a Destruction Derby Twisted Metal. The Kenya Bridges look like a nice family-friendly game, kind of like Zelda. That's what it reminded me of. Little Devil Inside looked pretty awesome. I like the art style. It looked great. And yeah, Big Snacks was kind of crap. It was weird. That better be a $10 game. On my cops for sure is Spider-Man Horizon 2. Spider-Man 2, Horizon 2 on my cops for sure, 100%. Deathloop, I'll grab that too to try that out. And Ghostwire Tokyo, that looked kind of cool.
You know, I'm going to go out and say Spider-Man's a full game because they wouldn't base a whole console off of a DLC.
It's a marketing. It's marketing, man. They just want to get people in.
Man. Give a DLC.
Look, man, they were demoing. Remember, they were demoing on the PS5 the Spider-Man game, so they're gonna be using the same Manhattan and
it's the same game engine, probably.
Yeah, it's just updated, so the loading's gonna be quick. Everything's gonna be snappy. It's a selling ploy, like to be like, yo, look how good Spider-Man looks on the PS5. Like that's what it's gonna be like. Look how fast it loads. Look how you could do all these different things. Maybe they'll add Brooklyn in. Is Miles from Brooklyn or Queens?
He's from Brooklyn.
So I think what they'll do is they'll make a Brooklyn map now, and you'll be able to sling around Brooklyn, something like that, and Manhattan, and maybe they'll bring it up to the Bronx or something.
They'd be like, oh, he's doing an internship in Manhattan.
That'd be lazy. See, that's where I'd be like, that's some lazy shit.
Lazy.
But yeah, they gotta put Brooklyn in there. Brooklyn's always taking it, man. They do it proper, so they gotta represent where he's from for real and put Brooklyn in there.
Nah, you can't go to Flatbush in that game. You're just gonna.
And one more thing, you're talking mad like disrespectful about Gran Turismo 7, man. Like that's for the culture of PlayStation.
That's
for
that old game. People with culture.
That's for the culture, man. Especially if they make it like Gran Turismo 1, where you can actually change the brakes, get into the suspension system, like things like that.
Senior citizens
that shit is lit. You're a hater. That's for the culture.
What do you think about 2K21, where they're like, look at that boy Zion sweat?
Okay, see,
for 2 minutes.
With PS4, Gran Turismo used to be like that system seller,
like
to show off. Yeah, like you show it off, you're like, look how pretty this is. But NBA became that. NBA 2K became that in the PS4, in my opinion. Like, people were buying that game because there was not much else to really get if you didn't have a broad liking of different games. But that game looked super beautiful. I remember I had the trailer in slow-mo, and it just looked extremely beautiful. It was a system seller, for sure, for the next generation.
I see Rory, he's like, Gran Turismo 2, greatest racing. Shut your dusty old
You see, you're talking too disrespectful about the culture.
The old dusty old man.
Yeah, whatever.
About to play that Gran Turismo.
Imagine that. If you playing that online, it'll actually be proper instead of Gran Turismo 5, where they messed up the whole online thing. This one, they'll have it all fixed. You'll probably have it if you want to play it in VR. You can rock it in VR if you want. Nah, man, they're gonna do it proper. They had enough time to make this game proper. So I'm gonna see how that goes.
Senior citizens playing Gran Turismo, man, living out your dreams.
You're gonna grab it. You're gonna be like, oh, yo, you're gonna put a post out. Oh, Gran Turismo 7's $40 right now. Black Friday special, pick it up.
No, it's 20, Casey. Come on, now. You know I'm cheap.
You're gonna grab it.
$20.
But you're gonna grab it though.
I'm gonna ask permission first.
You're gonna grab it though.
You know, yeah, duh. $20.
But you're gonna grab it though.
I think I'll buy just about anything if it's $20.
I'm gonna watch that ass when we're playing it too. I'm gonna watch that ass. For the culture.
Racing games.
Put respect on it. They gotta bring Bushido Blade back too.
Like Mario Kart and gangland shit right there.
But Mario Kart's older than Gran Turismo. Let's be real.
That shit real though. That blue shell hit. That's real.
Mario Kart's way older than Gran Turismo.
More realistic. That's how it is out here in these streets. You
are drugs.
And the blue shell is the 5-0.
If you think Mario Kart is realistic, you are on drugs.
No, it's real, man.
You popping pills.
Man. It's a metaphor for life. It's a metaphor for life. The blue shell is the 5-0.
Oh man. But yeah, that's my thoughts,
business, man. And it hits you if you're trying to win in life.
$799 Canadian. I don't know if I'm getting this console day one. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, you are. Shut up, Kate.
I don't know yet.
Yeah, you are.
It has me scared.
Might need to pick up extra hustles, man. But I got.
Oh man, that price is a little up there. That's higher than what the PS3 was, and that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I won that shit, so that's why I kept it. But like, the PS3 was what, $599?
Yeah, nah. PS3 was way
that was crazy.
For no reason.
That's what I'm saying. Xbox could easily just be like, oh, we'll just put our price in dirt bottom.
Microsoft could afford to do that. They could sell it for $3.99 if they want.
They could be like, yo, just take this, $200. What you got? What do you got? What are you holding? Let me check your pockets. What are you holding? What's that, 50 cents? All right, cool. Just get the Game Pass monthly. Get that Game Pass. Yeah, yep. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this, man.
All right.
I liked it. Presentation was good.
It was good.
All right, everybody.
Do more on our podcast when we tape this week.
Yeah, man. Thanks everybody for joining us.
So I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
You feeling the disc or no disc? I'm doing the disc. KC's gonna be ballless.
No, I'm doing the disc. I ain't going front. I'm doing the disc.
Because once you get a 4K TV, you want to play 4K.
Yeah, and I have a 4K now, so it's different. Yeah, I got the 4K.
There you go.
So
You want to do that. Come on. Man.
I got the nano cell. I got the good frames per second and shit. So yeah, it's different.
Now, my thing is PlayStation going to do like what the Xbox does, where it upscales the older games to 60 frames and 120 frames? Or are they going to do that with the PS4?
Obviously.
They spoke on ray tracing.
Yeah.
But they didn't say anything about upscaling.
What I want to know is if it's going to be 48 per second with the HDMI cord, because right now they're 18 per second. If it's 48 per second, that means you'll be able to get information way faster, be able to run things way smoother. So hopefully the systems are future-proofed with the 48 per second HDMI plugins. That'd be dope. Because 5 years from now, we're still going to have these systems, and we're going to need them to be up to date, with the newer stuff. So, yeah, that's my thoughts, man. I thought the presentation, they knocked it out the park. This is the first thing they showed. We're going to see a lot more.
That's it. Well, that's our thoughts with the Bacchanal Podcast. This is Akil.
K to the C, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Peace.
Peace.